I seen a freaking hawk just fly by and go on top of one of those
Shout out to
freaking
the
bins.
Hawks, man.
Of what?
Atlanta Hawks?
Shout out to the Hawks.
Atlanta?
Zachary Ricochet?
What?
The number 1 pick.
Did you just swear at me in another language?
Well, I could be.
I'm just saying.
It could be.
That sounded insulting. I don't know why.
No, that's the number 1 pick for the Hawks.
Shout out to the Hawks, man.
Damn.
You like Hawks?
Kerry Young? Yeah, I like him. I don't like his podcast, though.
Why don't you?
I think he just hopped on the wave, fam.
That's part of
You know
branding,
how everybody's getting a podcast now?
Mm-hmm.
How are you saying that on a podcast?
Yeah, but we started 2 years before everybody. What we talking about, bro?
We
We
did
started before Paul George. Shout
Shout out to Trey Young, man. I love what you're doing,
JJ no
brother.
longer has his podcast.
Yeah, I was so sad. He put a video up, like 2-3 minutes of thank you guys for everything. I'm gone, but not gone forever. I was like, oh,
Hey, that's fire, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Sue Bird
man.
took a seat now, I think.
If one of us ever leaves, we have to make a video like that.
Like that?
Yeah. Guys, I appreciate everything that you've done for me. You've changed my life for the better. I'm going to move on to different avenues in life now.
Nah, it's funnier the way Joe
But I'll
Budden
be
was,
back for you.
The way Joe Budden was yelling at the empty seats, that's a much better way.
No,
though.
that was wild. I'm
that
not
was
gonna
a
lie,
much
man.
better way.
He said, Rory, you're fired, nigga.
Is it on
And the nigga
camera?
wasn't even here.
Oh,
He
shit.
just said it to a
He
random.
was
He said
firing
it to
empty
nobody.
seats. He was
Those
yelling at 2
niggas
empty
quit,
seats.
and he's firing them on camera. Wild. If you ever did me like that, I would remember it.
I would prefer it that way.
If you did me like that, I'd remember
If
it.
I'm not here and I end up leaving the podcast, yell at the empty seat.
Nah, I can't do
That would be so much
I would.
funnier. Yeah, just yell at the empty seat.
He would do it. He would,
100%
he would do it.
Send me the video. No,
I'll be
that would
parked
be
in the
funny.
back, you know. I'll be parked in the back, just adding some ad libs, you know. Be like, yeah, no, right? Can't believe that guy. How could he?
Fuck, yeah.
But no, it's all love,
Talk
man.
about my faults. Just I would prefer it that way.
I got you.
It's all love.
There's a lot.
Huh?
There's a lot.
Whoa,
Talk about it
whoa. Let's not do that.
when
Here.
I'm gone.
Let's not do that here.
I can do it right now.
No.
Hold
Guys,
your horses.
guys,
Sing.
positive vibes. Positive
I
vibes.
got
Let's
you,
bring
I
it
got
back
you.
together, okay?
Okay, got
We
you.
are
Yeah.
the Coffee Break Podcast.
Mm.
Back with another episode. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that we're in the middle of July. It's summertime. The weather's good. We're all in the primes of our life. We're healthy. We're happy. Can we just take a moment to just enjoy that?
Facts.
Because there's going to come a time in January, my nigga, where it's minus whatever outside, cold, dirt. We feel all depressed, you know? So let's just enjoy these moments now before those times come.
I got you.
Nah, I don't like how he had my faults on his hip, just ready to.
Negative
To let them
Nancy
go.
over here. Can't even
Nah,
just
I
enjoy the
just-
summer.
Man can't
We can't even
think.
enjoy a
You
moment
not see what we're
of,
doing
of
here?
calmness.
Nah,
Like, we didn't even get to the fact that we reached 1,000.
That's what I'm saying. We got a lot to be happy about, man. We got a lot to be
It's been a
excited
long
for.
2 years.
2 years, man.
Actually, 2 years September.
Shout out to each and every one of our subscribers. We love you from the bottom of our hearts, to be honest with you. Keep us going, man. You guys keep us going.
100%.
And we keeping going, right?
Better quality,
Mm-hmm.
better conversation.
Yeah.
We're out here.
Come on, man. And we leveling up. We're not
Yeah.
staying stagnant.
100%.
We're going to test each other's knowledge, too. We're going to, try and absorb more information in this podcast, but also still be entertaining like we always are.
Mhm.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Today, we're going to play a nice little, test your knowledge game.
Yeah.
See if you guys are actually with the shits. Are you with the shits?
I don't know.
How's your NBA knowledge? Let me just ask you.
Like 5?
5?
5?
This nigga just threw out a number.
Like
Just 5?
Just 5
Five
out of
out
10,
of
you know?
what?
5 out of 10, you know?
Out of 10?
100%.
Damn, I thought you were going 5%.
Like, I would like to think I'm better than a casual,
Okay.
but not at any, like, I can't have, like, a deep conversation with
Level
basketball
above
hands.
casual, you'd
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
you
And
know?
yourself?
I think I'm at a 6 or 6.5.
Okay, if
to
he,
7.
okay.
No, 'cause
let
you
me
know why?
rephrase. If he's a 6'5",
Scales
I'm like
are broken here.
I'm like a
Scales are-
2.5.
Do you know why I said I don't know? There's certain guys like do you listen to like Kenny and numbers on the board in them, the way they speak about it and the way the history they know. I said I don't know nothing
In
compared to
comparison
those.
to those.
Yeah, because those guys are not like they're in the league or anything like that.
Judging
but they
on
know
your
stuff.
judging on your own scale, where would you place yourself from 1 to 10 basketball knowledge, NBA knowledge specifically?
I'm still like a 6 to 7 because I know certain history points. I know some like I've watched old games and watched certain things, but my memory's not that good to remember like, oh, Kobe hit this shot at this time and
Right.
this one, and my memory's not that good for all that.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
How about you?
We're not. I mean, I would call myself a junkie. You know, I inject this shit like heroin, bro.
Oh,
This is my life.
that's on 4K.
I live for stats,
That's 4K.
box scores. You know,
I feel you. I feel you.
playoff runs, legacies.
Mm.
You know,
Damn.
journeys.
Okay.
Shout out to Wesley Matthews, the greatest basketball role player of all time. Just saying.
That was not time for that.
I'm just saying. I gotta show love where it needs to be shown. You know. Just saying.
Nah.
But
What
anyways,
team is he on right now?
the Atlanta Hawks, but we're not gonna get into that. Free Matthews.
Alright.
But listen, today we're gonna play a game where we're connecting NBA teammates. So a little bit about the game. It's that we're gonna go around the table here, and we're gonna each give out 2 players, right, who have a teammate in common with each other. And the key of the game is to guess who that like linked teammate is, right? So player A played with this player who also played with player B, and you got to find who the mystery player is. You guys
Yeah.
feel confident about that?
No,
Feel pretty
6,
good.
6, 7 out of 10, 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
Mhm.
2.5. If he's just 6.
Oh, you're dropping it down.
2.5.
Taking half of your own score off the
I
table,
have to be half whatever.
just like that.
I'm thinking like I'm out here.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry.
I appreciate that.
I got you.
We're not gonna go too crazy in depth. I would like to hope, you know.
Okay.
So each of you guys hopefully have a couple players in mind. And
Yeah.
we're gonna start off the game. If you guys are feeling confident, like you said,
Always.
okay. Let me give you guys my picks. Okay. So player A, Jonas Valanciunas. Player B, Tyler Hero. It's the easy one, man.
Kyle Lowry.
That was quick.
He knows his stuff. What can I say?
Mm.
I'll bump that up to an 8 out of 10. You know, not even a 6 or a 7. You know, you got skills. You got
That was
skills.
relatively recent though. Kyle Lowry on the Heat. So
First one has always got to be an easy
Yeah.
one, you know. So I'm assuming you guys have some. Let's hear some of yours.
on mine.
Let's get active, guys.
It's all current players,
Current players, yeah.
but
yeah.
it's
Let's
a
stay
bit,
current.
Yeah,
Let's stay current. Go ahead.
I got Chris Paul. My
Chris
first
Paul.
one, Chris Paul to Zach LaVine,
Chris Paul
because that's yeah.
to Zach LaVine. Who did they share a teammate with? Chris Paul played on the Clippers, the Hornets earlier. He also played on OKC or Houston before, then OKC, and then went to, where did he go after Houston?
Phoenix,
Phoenix.
OKC, no?
Phoenix. Then
No,
they got
he-
to the finals.
Houston to OKC to Phoenix, I think.
Houston to OKC to Phoenix to Golden State to San Antonio. Wow,
Yeah.
what a journey that guy's been on, by the way. But who did they have in common?
Just to keep in mind, Zach LaVine came in the NBA in 2014, so
Okay.
the Hornets era is out of there.
Right. That's a nice hint. Come on, 2.5. You got this. We got to bump
I have
this
a
up.
feeling it's somebody who was on the Wolves.
Who played with,
Andrew Wiggins, no?
is it Andrew Wiggins?
No, that's
Did they
not
play
the-
together?
Yeah.
Andrew
Wiggins and
and
Zach
Chris
LaVine?
Paul did. Yeah, the first year. Then he got traded for Jimmy Butler
But Zach LaVine
for
played
a
with
couple
Andrew
years.
Wiggins, no?
Huh?
Andrew-
That's not the play I'm looking for, but they did all play together. Yeah.
Let's just keep that as a bonus
That was
point.
a
Let's keep
solid
that.
one,
Let's
though.
keep that as a bonus point for this guy. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Increase his
2.5,
confidence
yeah.
here,
I like
man.
increases
I'm a
2.5.
3.
3.5. 3.5.
That's what I do now.
Okay. Man, I'm blanking here. I'm not gonna lie. Zach LaVine, he played with.
Think recent.
Where's
another-
Mikel? Where's
Bridges?
No, I know who he is. Where's the Andre Ayton right now?
Portland.
Okay.
He didn't
never
play with Zach LaVine.
mind. Okay.
It's got to be somebody from Minnesota, right? I'm
I think
thinking
even more recent, probably Phoenix.
Chicago.
Yeah. Where's that bald head 3-point shooter from the side?
Alex Caruso?
No,
Javante Carter?
the guy who has the
It's
best stats
just
for
Javon
side
Carter.
3-pointers.
Javon Carter?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Javon Carter.
Forgot his name, bro.
Oh, bold three-point
Never mind,
shooter.
forget it.
Eric
Oh,
Gordon?
bad if yeah, him.
No, it's not him. He didn't play with Zach LaVine.
Okay.
Who played with? This is a good one, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Appreciate it.
I'm out here coming out with Kyle Lowry. Like, what the fuck? This guy's giving us real sauce.
Current. Think more current.
I show you, brother.
Should I throw another hint?
Yeah.
Journeyman.
Like, that makes it easier.
Current and journeyman were two of the hints I gave.
Ish Smith?
No. Did Ish Smith play with Zach LaVine?
He's played on the most teams in the NBA history.
I don't think he played with
He's
Zach
got to
LaVine.
have played on some teams Zach LaVine's been on. I don't know.
Wasn't he primarily in the West? Did Zach LaVine spent a number of years in the East?
Couldn't tell you how many teams or which teams Ish Smith played for. I just know he played for the most teams in the NBA history.
That's wild.
This is a tough one. Andre Drummond? No, he didn't play with Chris. Not Caruso. This is tough.
Do you have any guesses?
Absolutely not.
I'm just thinking about Zach LaVine's teammates right now.
That's a good path.
I don't know enough about
The Bulls, right? They're just so
I
garbage.
don't know about them right now.
Not Vucevic.
No, he didn't play with Chris Paul.
Patrick Beverly?
They play together.
He didn't play with Zach.
He played on
Did
the
he play with
Bulls.
Zach LaVine?
He played on the Bulls.
He did,
Yeah, he
but
did.
when did he play with Chris Paul?
I don't know. No, they hate each other.
Yeah, they were
They never
beefing the
played.
whole time.
They never played. If they played, that would have been news.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just like him and Chris.
I don't know.
Russell Westbrook
I'm
used to
kind of nearing the end here, man.
Are you stumped?
I'm kind of stumped. Yeah,
Throwing the,
we're throwing in the
it
towel.
Who is
Are
it?
you okay with throwing in the
I'm
towel?
good. I'm good.
Let's throw in the towel, man. You got me.
Torrey Craig. Torrey Craig's he's currently on the Bulls.
It's a great
would've
one.
never
And
thought that.
2021
Fucking great.
with the Suns.
Shake my hand, man.
Would've
I
never
got
got
one
that.
more.
Bumping
if
that
you
to a 9 out of 10. My God.
No, I'm still at 7.5.
Give us some more. Give us some more. I like the
got
challenges.
One more. I got Chris Middleton to Patrick Williams. The Chicago Bull.
Thanks. That's all you, brother.
Patrick Williams was drafted pretty recently, and he's never been on another team. So it's got to be somebody who played for the Bulls that went to Milwaukee or vice versa. So who from the Milwaukee Bucks played on the Bulls or vice versa?
Oh no, this is a bit more difficult than that. A little bit more difficult than that.
You just basically call me stupid, but it's okay.
No. Cause
Nah, it's all good. I feel dumb.
Yeah.
I feel dumb. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I'm here. I'm stumped, man. Okay, so Chris Middleton and who's the other player? Sorry?
Patrick Williams.
Patrick Williams.
Yeah.
Fourth.
Why you just hear that?
This is not my. This is
You
not my,
cook too.
It's not my domain, fam. You feel me?
Bobby Portis.
No.
They never played together?
I don't think him and Patrick Williams played together.
God,
Is
no.
it? Is it?
I can't support you, brother.
You don't play 2K?
Haven't played in a couple of years.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn. I'm on my own here?
yeah.
Shit. Fuck.
He's giving me hard ones, fam.
He's giving me hard on, man.
Think Chris Middleton in his younger years.
Maybe I'm not a junkie, man. Maybe it's not injecting in me like heroin, actually. Taking it all back right now.
I came to
We
realize.
don't approve of drug use.
Yeah, we don't approve of drug use here, man.
So,
Everything in moderation, even basketball, apparently.
Nancy Reagan say no to drugs.
Hmm.
That's a good quote, right? That's a good quote. Even though she was a Comeo.
Chris Middleton.
Her and I was more a-holes, but yeah.
So Chris Middleton had to have been teammates with a teammate that Patrick Williams is teammates with,
Yeah.
or was teammates with.
So think both of them in their early years.
Chris Middleton played for Detroit. Drummond. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, come on,
hey,
that
that's when
was
they had the
it.
Twin Towers, right? Him and Greg Monroe.
Yeah, 2013 Chris Middleton, and last year for Patrick
This
Shout out
Williams.
to
guy-
you. You don't need my help. You don't
Nah,
need me,
man,
fam.
this guy right here, knowledgeable.
on now.
Knowledgeable, fam.
All right, let's hear one from you, bro.
I don't
Come
got
on,
you.
man.
No.
Come on, man.
All from me? I got you.
You know what? Actually, no, never mind. Go ahead. I was gonna say give me an anime one, but I don't.
Yo, I got you.
I don't know.
I
But
give
can
you
you
that.
give,
That would
can you give
be
me
just
something I would know?
You too.
Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, how
Yeah.
are they related to each
Yeah,
other? I
yeah,
think
yeah.
even you would know that. I'll
Yeah.
give you easy ones.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Trunks and Goten? That's
What'd you say, nigga?
they did the fusion.
Yeah.
So what was their thing called?
Go tanks.
Gotex.
Okay, hold
See?
on. That's interesting. Let me think about, let
That's
me think
double
about
double.
this. I got it.
I know you got the sauce, man. Hit me.
Tell me what character is missing from these two characters I give you, okay?
Okay.
It's in the middle.
Okay.
Frieza
Mhm.
and Majin Buu.
Yeah, I don't remember who Majin Buu was. That's all you.
I guess Goku.
Nah. Because they're all villains.
Yeah.
Who
It
is
has
the
to be a villain in between.
Yeah, who's
Vegeta?
the villain in between? Nah.
Cooler.
Nah.
Frieza
He's
and
green.
Cell.
Piccolo?
Yeah. No, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that.
I had to give you a hint. Man.
Give me- give me
you
a-
one more?
Give me a tougher one. Yeah.
I got you. Tell me who's in between. Goku and Goten. What similarity do they have?
Bulma?
No.
No.
Is that
Chi-Chi.
the mom?
You're getting closer, but it's not Chi-Chi.
Pam?
It's in the family.
Wasn't Pam in the family?
Roshi. Master Roshi.
Goku, who's the oldest. Goten, who's the youngest.
Gohan.
Yeah. See? You're
Okay,
out here, eh?
okay. Do the one that you did last time with the lineage of arcs, you know?
Okay.
Okay, you're going out of my wheelhouse. This is
Yo,
all
No, I
you.
mean,
he's actually doing great.
It's actually solid.
No, I said
I
this
got
out
it.
my wheelhouse. You're doing great.
No,
You're doing.
we're tandem, bro. We're tandem.
You're doing
Don't
great.
worry.
Let me see. Hold on. I got you. Okay, I got another one. This may be a little hard for you.
I know obscure stuff.
So, Piccolo, Tien. Who's a third? I'm clearly people who are comrades. So, Piccolo.
Chaozu. I'm with it, bro. Damn me, man.
I think you can.
I'm a DBZ junkie, man. I
Yo,
inject
I'm
that shit like
surprised-
heroin.
I'm surprised you know this shit.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll give
man.
you one more. Chi-Chi, Pan. Who's in between?
Gohan?
No.
Isn't that Pan's dad?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but it's more like I'm looking for a woman.
Pan's mom?
Yeah, what's her name?
I don't know. That's all you.
Who is Pan's mom? Fuck. This is a tough one.
Starts
Because
with
I
a-
didn't really watch GT
Starts
like
with a
that.
V.
Viola?
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Vintage?
D.
I think you just say vintage.
I'm just throwing
Don't
the
say it.
words
Don't
out.
say it. Now you said it, man. Come on. Why
What is
bother?
it?
It's
No.
Videl.
Yeah, you got it. Yo,
You shouldn't have said it,
I'm
man.
surprised he knows these names.
I didn't really
Yo.
watch GT
That's,
like that.
that's condescending. You spelled the word out.
It could be 10 other letters. You never know.
Let me give you one.
Me.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's his bag. You're prepared.
Get in your bag. Get in your bag.
Go ahead.
Goku,
Yeah.
Chatsu.
Damn, he hit you with one, huh?
Because they're not related at all.
What ties them together?
They were both in Dragon Ball Z. What is it? Tien, Yamcha, Krillin.
I'll give you a hint. It's a villain.
They're not related. Chaozu became irrelevant after Frieza, fam. What are you talking about?
Damn. Actually, I came up with R&B one for you afterwards.
Oh,
Is
good.
it
Yeah.
a Cyberman?
Why would a Cyberman be?
Because they're small. I would assume.
No. There's a direct link between Goku, this villain, and Chatsu.
Is it Chaozu's trainer back in the day?
Who's Chatsu's trainer?
I forgot it was this assassin.
It's not that. It's not that.
Master Roshi?
No. You don't know this?
No, I don't know.
Really?
There's no villain that's appropriate in this case. I don't know.
Are you serious right now?
Is it anybody from the Ginyu Force?
No.
Okay, who is it?
Raditz.
Chaozu never met Raditz.
He killed him.
No, Nappa killed.
Nappa. But they came together. They
No,
came
they
together.
didn't. Like, Raditz came first, and then he died, and then Vegeta and Nappa came
I should have said
together.
Nappa. That's my fault still. My fault.
You want to
fault.
get started with
No, this guy has a sauce. I shouldn't have challenged him. I shouldn't have challenged.
I was like, what
I
connection?
don't know what I
did
was.
these
I don't know
niggas
what I was
have?
getting myself into there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm literally. My whole knowledge, my lineage is off of Dragon Ball Z Budokai One, fam. No
Yeah,
cap.
that's funny stuff.
Shout out.
That's why I said Cybermen, because
they're coming
they were
out with a
there.
new game. You know,
Yeah, I'm buying it.
you're
Sparkling,
copping it.
100%.
Okay.
It's basically Budokai Tenkaichi 4.
They changed the name though.
Yeah, they did to make it more current.
Shout out. Shout
100%.
out. Okay, let's get into the real deal spill. Let's get into the real action. What we're here for. They want us to know what's happening. They want us to know what's happening, and that we can give them our opinions. Right.
Yes, sir.
That's all we want.
Is that what it is?
Well, people care about my opinion. I don't know about yours. You know what I mean? People look at you, I don't know. But people look at me like I know what I'm talking about.
People
I'm
look at
just
you
a
like I
charm-
don't know.
You know what I mean?
Hey, buddy, I'm just a charming guy.
He's just a charming guy, man. That's all he is. That's all he
Hey,
is.
people, someone's putting back.
Hide your
Yeah,
girlfriend.
I'm sure there's.
All right. Trusty old Am I the Asshole?
All right.
Man, we got one for you today. We got one for you guys today. Am I the asshole for pointing out my girlfriend's bad hygiene?
Oh my god.
That's wild, man. No,
Damn.
just the word girlfriend right there is wild. Like, okay, this got to be saucy.
Okay.
Okay. I, male 28, have been with my girlfriend, female 27, for 7 months now and went full exclusive 3 months ago. She's everything. Smart, kind, caring, and drop dead gorgeous to me. However, she has worse hygiene than a Neanderthal.
That's crazy.
She lives in
Did
a
that Neanderthal?
than a Neanderthal. He
I
said.
like that word.
She lives in a studio apartment, so it's small. Since starting dating her, I've avoided spending time there because it's always filthy. I've never said this to her at all because it's her place. She does not shower often and has strong body odor, like bad enough that I won't have sex with her unless she's recently showered. Here's where it gets bad. She's on her period, and 3 days ago she was having a really rough day. So I called her and asked her to come stay with me at my place until she feels better. Because I can cook and take care of her and allow her to rest. She was to take the rest of the week off from work because she was feeling so bad, is what we agreed on. She comes to my place and didn't bring any feminine hygiene products.
Subhanallah.
I had to run to the store at 3 a.m. to get stuff for her because she'd been wearing the same pad for so long and it leaked all over my bed, amongst a couple other things that I had to get at the store. I didn't say anything, but she seemed stressed.
God.
The next day I came home from work and she had the pad from the previous night on the bathroom floor, didn't wrap it,
Oh.
and was just sitting there staring me in the face. I was so pissed and called her out and said, "Hey, that's disgusting and I don't want to look at that while I go and use my bathroom." She got really mad and said that I called her. She got really mad and so I called her gross. I clarified that having a period is not gross, and is a natural thing, but leaving the bloody pad on the floor of someone else's home is disgusting.
100%.
She lost it and made herself feel like she can say and do whatever she wants at that moment. Felt bad, and I walked out. Was I the asshole here for calling her out?
He walked at his own house?
Yeah.
What do you think?
7 months, that's kind of early for all that.
First off, we're parking it at the door. You're not coming with feminine hygiene products? Who are you?
I'll give her the pass.
Smelling like
maybe,
shit?
Yeah, no. The hygiene products thing. Because, okay, let me actually break this down. For
Yeah.
One, that's my biggest pet peeve.
I would have no problem, though, just telling my significant other, you smell.
Really?
Yeah.
7 months
that takes
in?
a lot, though.
7 months in.
That takes a lot.
Doesn't matter.
It can hurt somebody's ego.
Doesn't matter.
You know, you're comfortable with.
I'm
her.
okay with that.
That's respectable.
It's called constructive criticism.
That's fair. That's
Well,
fair.
that's wild for a 27-year-old not to know how to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
A lot of
and
people not. Some people just don't know, bro.
27?
Like, some people just don't know.
That's
Like,
too late to
I
not.
remember I had to I think I was like 23, 24. I had a university friend, and he never wore deodorant.
That's
before.
still early though.
Same shit, bro.
Even still, that's just your friend, you know? This is not
Yeah, but
your
I had
significant
to
other.
tell him, brother, I love you, but yo, you stink. And he was like, what the fuck you talking about? So he
So
didn't
you
even think my
called him out on
advice.
it?
Yeah, he didn't even think my. He was
Damn.
like, you don't know what you're talking about. I was like, all right, I apologize. Well, how you should do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel like that's a little bit of a boundary, you know, friends, acquaintances, and stuff
Well,
like
I'm
that.
telling you facts. Like I'm telling you, brother.
Yeah, but you know, there's certain people can take that as stepping out of your boundary.
that's
you
the
know?
same thing with this one too, probably.
But this is a significant other. This is somebody that he's staying with.
No,
She's coming to his crib to
That's a
stay.
touchy subject.
This is
If
more
somebody coming to
difficult
my
than that,
crib to
though.
stay, if a female is coming to my crib to stay, she smells like shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'm telling her. I have to.
Man.
For her own good, too. Not
No,
just
no,
my
no.
own good.
I'm not saying you're wrong for doing it, but a lot of people would take that like the other direction. Like it's a lot of people would be hurt by being told you stink. You know, realistically, I get
understand
where you're
that.
coming from, and
I
I
understand
get
that.
the angle.
I understand
So
that.
that's one. I think that's disgusting. Two, bro, I lived with women in my house all my life. I have never.
That's not a normal thing.
Yeah, no, I get it, but I mean, like, what I'm trying to say is, I have never once seen a pad or whatever utensils they use
Alhamdulillah.
on the ground or out and about. Like, I think it's abnormal for her to think that's normal. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and it's disgusting. First of all, you're doing it on another person's property.
Yeah, that's wild.
You know?
Taking your bad habits with you to someone
That's
else's crib.
disgusting. You know, and I don't think he's the asshole at all, because man did everything in his power to not only support her by buying her own, because she came with nothing, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Two, all she had to do was just be clean and throw her stuff away. You know, man is providing you with an environment of, I'll cook for you, I'll clean for you, just be well under this environment, right?
Right.
And the fact that you're not able to support him by giving him the bare minimum of cleaning up after yourself, you know, that's
Crazy.
That's disgusting.
That's actually insane.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
No, but the only thing I would say is she behaves a certain way in her own environment. You kind of expect that she may have some gaps in her knowledge about how to take 27, like we said, it's way too old not to know certain things.
In my
So
opinion, yeah. It's
yeah,
too old.
I don't think I would last in that
Me
relationship.
neither. That would be a deal breaker.
Yeah, facts.
Because you got to 7 months with noticing, hey, like she doesn't take care of herself. She has an odor outside.
Mm-hmm.
That's difficult to have.
I can't.
That's
do that.
difficult to be. You're around your friends, your family outside. No one's telling you, hey, you gotta. You don't shower enough.
That's
don't-
mod.
Yeah.
Especially as
Yeah.
a woman too, man. That must be even worse too, because like naturally, it's shitty to say, but like you would expect that from a guy, you know, not from a girl.
No, but at 27, 28, you don't. You still don't expect that from a guy.
Naturally, yeah, it's not. It's more believable. I feel as a guy at that,
Mhm.
you know. But in this context, I'm like, yo, either be her man and tell her she needs to fix up,
Yeah.
or leave her behind, man. That's something you gotta consider.
I would say leave her behind because someone needs to go through some life experiences
Right.
to learn how to. I need to clean up my apartment. So women will tell us right now, yo, this is some good thing for your skin. This is some way you can make it. Oh, it's called again. Get rid of eczema, whatever it is. Women will instruct us at this age. Hey, this is how something product for your hair.
Yeah, self care is like
Yeah.
it's supposed to be a woman thing,
She
not
needs-
necessarily specifically for them, but
Mhm.
they're supposed to be better at it.
They generally are.
Mhm.
So at this point, I think she needs some time to say, yo, like, I love you, or whatever the point of the relationship, whatever they're saying to each other, but you need to just take care of yourself, and there's certain things I can't be around.
Right.
Because that's not something that's going to be a lingering thing in a relationship. If
Yeah.
I'm out it, you're teaching people how to be an adult at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that bothers. I agree, that bothers me too. Of teaching people how to be an adult, of how to take care of certain shit and how to treat themselves. Because you're not pleased with yourself if you're not taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Like I love buying like new colognes and shit and just smelling. Like I've discussed with you guys like certain colognes and smelling and certain things like that. So at this point, yeah,
Nah,
learn
man,
better.
he's gotta let her kick rocks, man.
Yeah.
But let me guys ask you, is this a deal breaker for you guys?
100%. I'm a serial shower already.
So is this something that's able you guys to work through it, or would you guys just dead it?
That's the thing. For me, I'm okay with approaching this first before I make a decision. Like I don't want to be with this person anymore. But
Yeah.
depending on how they respond to me, will be pretty much my decision.
Let's say
right there.
they were like, I don't agree with you.
Then I can't.
What's your next step?
Then if you can't see this as a normal like necessity in life, then we're not meant to be together. We're at different stages of life,
Fair.
you know, and that's just a natural, normal thing. Like you were saying, like you just got some work to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we met each other at a wrong time.
Okay, how about you? Deal breaker?
It would be a deal breaker, especially if there's a Somali word we have, is hashod, having some shame.
Yeah.
So there's certain behavior. 7 months is too short of a time span for you to have that type of comfortability where you live in. No, it's not even the fact that I'm getting you pads. It's not the fact. It's the fact that you're leaving the used pad on the floor.
Yeah.
That means you don't have any shame for yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
I've seen I have sisters too. I've seen pad before.
Yeah.
The used pad leaving on the floor. That's wild to
Crazy,
me.
yeah.
That's wild. That's
That's
absolutely
wild
insane.
to me.
I'll give her the pass if it's the first time. Like if it's the first time, maybe it was like he was in like so much pain.
What is giving the pass to you?
Like in terms of if I saw a pad on the ground, I'd be like, hey, did you drop something? She'd be like, oh shit, my bad. I had to. It was maybe it flew out of the garden. You know, like maybe I'll give it room for error. But if that was a continuous thing where it happened back to back, I know it's like something that she
But
does
in this
often.
context, in the context of the story, you already like the guy already knows that she
He's-
has bad habits and stuff, and this is something that he's now invading his space.
Yeah, fair enough. But I'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
So you
first time. If it happens second, third, fourth, yo, fam.
Damn, if I see a pad on my bathroom floor, I'm not using that bathroom
Okay,
again.
I'll keep it a buck. Let me tell you guys.
That's
I'm calling in a
wild.
service.
That's wild.
I'm
I'll keep
calling
it a
in the
buck.
fucking
I'll tell you
cleaners.
guys. It depends. Never mind.
Chill, chill, man. Yo, I don't even want to hear what you're about to
I
say,
was gonna
dog.
say that. What I was
Chill.
gonna say is.
Deviant.
What I was gonna say is.
This
It depends on how attracted I am. You know, if I'm like
the floor though.
what do you mean? No, I'll be
The-
like, yo, correct yourself. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So, but in reality, what I'm trying to, you gotta understand where I'm coming from, though. So, like, you give people more passes, the more that you want things to work out. You know what I mean?
That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
So, to put it into this situation,
rewind. What do you mean by how attractive they are?
like,
What do you mean by
I
that?
don't like the
Like,
smirk
what are
you
the-
have
What do
on.
you mean by that?
what I'm trying to say is,
Go into context about that.
he said she is beautiful, funny, blah 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 blah, right? And if there's one thing bad about her, that's something that could be corrected. You know, we could talk about, hey, how can we improve? How can we do this? How
I'm
can I
still
support
on board
you?
with what you're saying, but
You know what I
go
mean?
on.
You see, you so far you're on board,
Go
right?
on, yeah.
And then what I would say is, listen, I want this to work out,
Okay.
but what you're doing is not in God's name. You know,
In God's name.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, we're bringing God into this?
Nobody would want this to
We're
happen.
bringing
you know?
God into this now.
Yeah.
So then what I would say is, listen, you got to correct yourself. I really want this to work out, and I think you're absolutely beautiful. I think we're actually, we have great chemistry, but this is not something that I can be able to support, you know? So then he's going to be like, you're right. Let me take more showers, you know?
What if she doesn't say that?
Then we got to talk about it again.
Circle back. Hold on. Hold on.
We got to talk about it again, fam. We got to be like, hey, listen.
You gotta revisit it.
So you're basically
It
saying the
depends.
better she is, the more chances she gets.
I'll give
The
her
better
three.
she is, the more
I'll give her
chances she
three.
gets.
Depends
You're
on
a
how-
sicko,
I'll give her,
man.
you know, I'll be like, hey, listen. I want this to work. I want you to be my wife.
Basically, what you're
This is
saying
not
is,
wife behavior.
basically what you're saying is, I'm not gonna find anyone that looks like you. So you better fix up right
That's
now.
exactly
That was
what
the
I'm
first
saying.
thing
That's what he's saying. Like,
I got one chance.
like I got lucky here, man. Don't make me regret my decision. Like, come on, get fixed
You
up
know how
here.
hard it is to find somebody out here? And you got to correct the issue in hand rather than go out and start something new with somebody. You know what I mean?
No, but someone allowing this for 7 months is the wild part, though.
But I don't think it
don't-
matters.
Imagine you're with your girl, you're
outside.
doing this every day.
Yeah.
You just got to put plugs on your
She
nose.
bad though.
Bad.
This guy's like, I'm gonna buy some plugs from Amazon. This guy's like, yo, they do the 2-day shipping on
You
Amazon.
just got to put something in your nose and get out of it.
Nah,
Sick.
just grab the scuba diver, freaking
Absolutely.
oxygen tank, and just walk around your crib.
Depends on what she brings to the table.
We're getting a monthly subscription to Febreze.
It's worth it.
No question.
That's wild. Then
That's
you
good.
get some good points
I
for that.
You lost me. You
Overall
lost
point
me.
was
No, no,
wild.
no.
You completely lost me.
I think you guys are on my side up until a
No.
certain point.
Yeah.
You know?
I am on your side until, there's no badness. There's
oxygen
no
tank?
badness level. There's no badness level for me, though.
There's a level.
It could be
Till
Beyonce
the
leaving my
oxygen
pads
level.
on
There's
the.
some people you're gonna be like, all right, let's cut this loose. I could do better.
If Rihanna left her pad on my bathroom, she's getting kicked out.
Really?
Yeah. Disgusting
No,
behavior.
The thing is, I don't think like that conversation doesn't need to be approached. I wouldn't allow it for 7 months though. Just like I would expect the same
Yeah.
of me. I wouldn't, if I have habits that someone can't get with, let me know early. Don't wait 7 months though.
Yeah, don't live with those bad habits. If you see
Yeah.
them, I feel like you should explain them to the person, like to give them the constructive criticism they need. Because that's what truly, if you really, truly, like fuck with somebody,
Yeah.
then you want what's best for them. You don't want them to be holding on to bad habits and stuff like that. So it's coming from a place of love, naturally. So if that person can't accept that as a love, like a sign of love, then they're not meant to be with you. Or
'Cause
they're
it
not
sounds-
they're not mentally prepared to be with you.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
So in that sense, it's like, yo, sorry, girl.
Yeah.
He gave her he gave a pile of good characteristics first, and then he said, "This is the one thing that I need to."
Not everybody's perfect, fam.
It's
Remember
pretty
that.
bad.
Not everybody's perfect. You got to work with people's defaults, you know?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, who are you picturing right now? This girl looking like
That's what I'm saying, bro.
the way you're smirking every
Probably
time.
like Chloe Bailey or something. Like, imagine if Chloe Bailey
Standards are on the ground right now. On the
I'd
ground.
be like, yo, we can work this out.
No, we can't.
We can work this out.
we
But
can't.
like Chloe, like imagine some. I'm not gonna put it on that, but some attractive girl with an odor.
That's
That makes
disgusting.
it a little
She
bit
loses
just like
her
a,
attraction.
I expect a girl to say
I
the same thing
agree.
about a guy.
I agree. But it's like, some things are fixable. Come on. Like,
I don't
on
disagree.
a serious note,
I don't disagree.
I don't think it's like a deal breaker if somebody really stinks, because then you can talk to your point. You can talk to them, be like, "Hey, this is not good. Like it's like your habits, your hygiene. I love you as to your point. Like depending on how comfortable they are with each other, I like what's going on. I love who you are as a person, but I'm not comfortable with how you take care of your body. And if they're not receptive to that, fair. I'll be like, okay, let's go our own ways.
She doesn't sound like she wasn't.
No, yeah, she
No,
got
but-
mad.
I don't. I think he
But
approached her wrong.
Yeah,
though.
I agree. Like
He
he,
said
called her out.
gross
He
and-
called her. He
yeah.
should have sat her down in a loving manner and been like, "This is not it." And I'm sure she would have been more receptive, because
Yeah.
I'm sure she was embarrassed when she got called out. Be like, "Your pad is on the ground. That's disgusting." You know, compared to if he was to be like, "Hey, I saw something the other day. I wanted to run it by you. Did you do this?" She would have
Who
been like,
took
"Yeah,
the
yeah."
pad off the ground?
I don't know. Maybe the guard.
I ain't touching that.
Just pick it up, bro.
What?
Like put gloves on. Just put on like gloves and pick
What
it
did
up.
you just say?
It's not the end of the world.
Wait, what
brother.
did you just say?
Like
Just pick it up?
take tissue, pick it up, throw it out.
No,
I
I'm
was
not
with
dapping
you
this
with the
guy ever
gloves. I'm
again,
not-
man. I can't dap you anymore. I
think
can't
I'm out
dap
here
that
picking up
again.
pads?
That's what I'm saying. You said it like it was muscle memory.
No, like I'm not, fam. I have cats that sometimes sit on the ground and take on the ground. You don't think I'm out here cleaning that?
Who?
I have cats who sometimes they
I'll take
on
care
the
of my
ground,
cats.
barf.
I'll take care of my
You
cats.
just put that
Another
shit in
human
logic.
being? No. Pad?
Oh, you guys remember
And
that?
when it comes to
No.
disgusting,
No.
fam, I don't care at this point. I've
No.
cleaned my cat's throw up before.
No.
I've cleaned my cat's piss before.
Yeah, that's a cat.
See, that's why I'm not a pet guy. I can't
Like it's
do all
fine. Like
that.
I'm not disgusted by
Baby
these
pissing
things.
on the floor?
Who?
Cats?
Sometimes they miss.
No.
Your cats don't miss?
No. Well, I have a super litter box, I'm not gonna lie. It's a gigantic one.
Sandbox?
No, it's actually it's a metal.
Yeah, that book's in
What is wrong with you?
It's like the size of this table.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's gigantic.
That's big.
Yeah.
Pause.
They have space.
Fair enough.
They have space.
But yeah, long story short, he's not the asshole for bringing her.
No.
For calling her out.
No.
But I think he could have approached it better.
Okay.
He's the asshole for letting this rock this long, and then bringing it up when he's at his boiling
Yeah, like
point.
have some standards for
Fair
yourself,
enough, yeah.
man.
Because you approach it earlier, and then you can have some decorum with how you speak and how you're approaching it. You're waiting for your boiling point of that, then saying, "Yo, this is gross." Then she's gonna react a certain way because you're calling her out, and then
Good point.
there's this
Yeah,
whole
it's
argument.
never good to be passive aggressive about something
Yeah.
that's bothering you. Just be upfront about it, and that'll solve a lot of problems down the line. So I feel like in that sense, he's kind of is, but not really the asshole. Half and half.
Yeah, he's
Half and
Fair.
half.
Yeah,
bring it
fair.
up earlier.
Yeah.
Don't let something rock this long and then get angry about someone's
Yeah, like-
characteristics or behavior.
Don't be a
But I
pat-
told you, it matters about the attraction.
You can be attracted to
He
someone,
was
but
probably
3
blinded.
months in, say, "Yo, this is what I'm noticing. I can't."
Yeah.
Yeah, don't.
Fair enough. We all in agreement?
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Okay. Back with another one. Not the asshole. I mean, I never am. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I always ask that, but I never am.
Fair enough.
But anyways. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend that she needs to get a real job and will never be a famous comedian?
We support artists over here.
We do. We do. We do.
I don't support failures.
That's
Wow.
harsh. That's
I
harsh.
don't like how you looked at me when you said
That's
that.
harsh.
What are you trying to say?
That's
No,
harsh.
look, I'm not saying you're a failure.
Nah.
That's harsh. That's
You
a
had
little harsh.
a stone face right
No,
there. but-
I was gonna look at what do you do? Why does it matter? Who I
Let's
looked
continue, please.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
go ahead.
continue. I, 31 male, and my girlfriend, 28 female, have been together for 6 years and have been living together for the last 2. I'm going to attempt to keep this short, so please ask for details if I leave something out. Okay, I guess this is talking to the comments already, but
Mhm.
okay. My girlfriend has enjoyed doing comedy as she's done open mic nights since we've met shortly after college. She's had real sales jobs throughout and was working a Monday to Friday 9 to 5 job where she made decent money. I have a good job, but a hard job, and I make almost triple what my girlfriend is making at her job. I said had because late last August she quit her job because she said it was taking time away from her comedy. She told me a year from now that she thinks she can really make it. I was a bit skeptical, but since I make enough to support us both, I encouraged her and I stayed as a supportive boyfriend. Since she has quit her job, she's been doing Uber and DoorDash, which she makes 100% of her money from. Her comedy has gotten $0. Over the past few months, I've started to resent her. She constantly complains that she has no money, yet drives for Uber and DoorDash maybe 3 times a week for 4 hours maximum at a time. I've been paying a lot more for household expenses, and I'm not saving as much as I'd like to anymore. She sleeps until noon because sometimes her open mics run real late before she even gets to perform. And when she gets up, she just bums around on TikTok and YouTube looking for quote unquote inspiration. She also gets very moody with me if I don't come to at least 90% of her open mic performances. Even after working 14-hour days, she will get mad at me if I don't go to see her perform at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. Last night, I did the unthinkable. I asked her to consider going back to her full-time job. I said she should still do her comedy, but I'm struggling taking care of the expenses all by myself. When she gave a dismissive answer, I told her firmly that she will never be a famous comedian. I said she's 28 and it's time to grow the fuck up and join the real world because this is totally unfair to me and I bust my ass while she lives in La La Land. And that she can't be this naive at this age by thinking she's going to support herself with this. She stared at me in silence for a few minutes, started crying, and went to stay with her friend. She called me and I'm the worst friend ever, she says. She's not answered her phone all day today. So, am I a fucking dickhead asshole?
Wow.
You need to bleep those.
Wow.
How old was he?
He's 31. She's 28.
That's so rude. God damn.
Talk to me, guys.
I was on his side up
Yeah.
until a certain point.
Yeah.
Like, there are kinder ways to go about telling somebody that what you're throwing on the wall is not sticking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and for him to just flat out be a villain for like a good minute and tell her everything you're doing is wrong and you're a failure and what you're doing right now is not supporting us. Like, brother, I would love to know what their relationship was like before they had this conversation. Is this something that's normally said between each other? Because to go from kind and loving to just randomly be like this, that kind of took me off, it caught me off guard, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like I was on his side up until there. Like, if I was to do this differently, I would have been like, hey, it's expensive, you know? And I love what you're doing and I support you in what you're doing. But maybe I can help you or help you like make a plan on how this can be better because what you're doing right now is not working, you know? And another thing he said was, 28, fam, 28 is not old.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can still change your whole life goals at 28.
Yeah, 100%.
For him to assume that at 28 you should have your life together and know what you're going to do and know what direction you're aiming at, I think that's wrong in himself, you know? I remember Mukhtar said something in the last episode. He was like, why are you addressing this at your boiling point? Why isn't this something that you brought up earlier? You know, it sounds like he was just fuming for so many months and then randomly he exploded.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I don't think she deserved to be on the opposite end of that.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, yeah, 100%. Maybe what she's doing is not supporting the family, but you could have that conversation with her. You're two grown-ups in a relationship where it should be an open environment where
Right.
communication is like the source of what's going on. And for you to not be comfortable with telling her that this is not working, why are you telling her after the fact? I don't know, man. What do you guys think?
I'm gonna just address each of them though. First, her as an adult, where I agree so with him as an adult at 28. Everything you are shouldn't be dependent on someone else.
Sure.
That's what I never want to be in the position of. And I get they're in a relationship and you expect your partner to assist you in a certain way while you chase your dreams. But you're 28. Chase your dreams while you're keeping at least yourself up. Don't depend on anybody to absorb all of the after effects of what your choice is. If your choice is to be a stand-up comedian, we're in 2024. Drewski's out here touring on content creation. You can be creative. We have an outlet right here, and we all have full-time jobs. You can be creative in a way that doesn't harm the people around you financially. That's number one. Number two, the guy, yeah, he doesn't like. Some people don't understand the creative outlet. Like right now, we've all probably had discussions with people around us about podcasting, and it's probably a waste of money, and they don't see a the long term effects from it. For like, there's people that think like that. Um, he's a weirdo for letting it get to that point and then saying, "Yo, this is what it is. You're not gonna end up. You're not gonna. Don't kill nobody's dreams, man.
So hassle.
Yeah, don't kill. I don't. I said this to you guys before. I don't like when people. I get excited about weird things.
Yeah.
I say weird things sometimes, and I do. I don't like when people try to kill that. At least fake the energy with me. I may get excited about some obscure thing that I found and I research and like fix your face.
Yeah.
Don't have a dry face like, yo, that's crazy, man.
I do that often.
I feel you.
I
That-
apologize.
That irks me. Like
Yeah.
fake, and I will be excited even if I don't know what's going on,
Yeah.
what the person's talking about. The fact that they're excited and they have in this age where inflation and a lot of things are killing us as adults.
Yeah.
If you find something that excites you, that's enough to make me happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fake that. I'll ride that energy with you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. So that's where he shouldn't have let this rock this long without having that conversation early on when she first initially started. Because people will support to a certain extent where it's harming them.
Right.
And you can't fake that amount because you could see this coming. I support us, but for how long? What's the end game here? A year is out of the question at this age because we're expecting to do certain things for ourselves and for our family if that's where we are.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
No, I 100% agree with what you're saying. Both of you guys made my points pretty much actually, but to add into what you guys are saying, I think there's also an aspect of this where this guy kind of sold her this dream in a sense, where he's like, I make 3 times as much as her anyways. I was very supportive and encouraging of her when she quit her job. It's like this person has been thinking in their mind, probably the girlfriend, yeah, my boyfriend is super supportive, even though it's a down period for me right now. Like, I'm going to get through this. I have a support system, and then to kind of almost immediately just rip that from her while she's pursuing this and not succeeding is it's such an asshole move that it could ruin her confidence. It could ruin all that she's worked for until this point. She can not even want to do it anymore. Like, it's like you're saying, killing her dream,
Yeah.
And for what? For something that you agreed to beforehand that you couldn't do and even have a conversation about, like you were saying too. Mukhtar's point from the last episode stands strong here too. Like, you cannot change your mind at a boiling point. There has to be a discussion that leads up to your frustration, or else you're just going to be random, like it's going to look like a random mood swing out of nowhere, and that's hard for somebody to intercept those feelings out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Especially since this guy told her, yeah, I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to take care of the bills and stuff like that. Like, I just don't understand why you would be so okay with the fact that she was leaving her job and okay with taking on the burden of all this just to come back later on and say, and not even give her a heads up and just say, no, you're not going to do this anymore. Go back to your job. That's like that's like some dictatorship to me. It's like, no, there's no reasoning here. There's no conversation here. You're just completely shitting on me right now and ruining my dream. For what? You said yes to this at first.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I think this person, the guy is the asshole, because if he wasn't okay with this, why sign off on it? Why not say right there, I think it's going to be a little bit difficult, or let's come up with some kind of a mediation strategy if something doesn't work out, or if something happens at this point. Like, at least work with this person while they're pursuing this dream. If they're going to be in a down period and they're going to be relying on you, they need to rely on you not just financially, mentally, emotionally, and if you're not willing to provide those aspects of a friend or a companion to that person while they're going through this, then you weren't okay with it at first. You just lied to them.
You try to flex too, so I make 3 times what
Yeah, it's like, I make 3 times more than her. I'm more than okay with, taking
I
their.
don't think he was flexing. I think he was saying, in his way, I know I can support us.
He was trying to look at it logically,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I don't think he thought long term,
Yeah.
and that's the L that this person took, the boyfriend. So in that sense, I don't. I also see the flaws in the girl
Yeah.
not really being as, not hustling as much as she should be,
Yeah.
right? Like getting up at noon and stuff like that. She could be doing more.
She was the asshole up until that conversation.
I agree. Yeah,
Like,
she should
did
be
nothing
doing.
wrong.
Yeah, she should be doing more. Dedicating only 4 hours at a time to your financial income is not
Mhm.
enough. Like there's certain aspects that she needs to work on, but I'm thinking about it from her perspective, thinking, yeah, I may not be doing all this right now, but at least she's probably thinking, at least I have my boyfriend supporting me.
Yeah.
Look how much harder life would be if I didn't have this guy.
Mm.
And now he's doubling back on her, saying, you're never going to be this, and you need to get yourself into the real world. It's like that I don't agree with at all, and I think that's super uncalled for.
Mhm.
Super
No,
uncalled for.
They're both the asshole to me in this case. I think he's a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
There's other avenues that she could have taken that
Right.
could potentially, you can work and then go do what you need to do.
Yeah.
There's people that spend 12-hour days, 8 hours at work, 4 hours doing whatever their passion is.
Mhm.
And I don't know what Haha Davis's backing is or family support when he was coming up, but I like his avenue of, he made content, he started popping. Then before, I think he got invited to some big show, but he bombed, so he went to small comedy clubs then. He has income coming in from his content creation, so he has hours to spend doing comedy or whatever he wanted to do.
Mhm.
So you need to be able to forecast as an adult
Yeah.
and see what's down the road for you.
Yeah.
Both of them.
And not to mention too, it'd be nice to have some help. Like if
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily saying, because he was also complaining in the story about not coming to her shows. Or
He's there
she-
90% of the time.
Yeah, he said I'm there 90% of the time, but the times I'm not, she complains about.
Yeah.
Like there's other ways for you to contribute. You know what I mean? Like you're saying, work on comedic versatility. Like you're saying, content. Like not just stand up and shit like that. Like there's ways that you can help somebody through their dream. Without just financially supporting them, and also getting a feel for where they are in their journey. You know what I mean? And I don't think that guy was present for that, and just came out of the blue and just blew up on his girlfriend for no reason to me.
No.
Well, for a reason, but unwarranted.
So, asshole?
Asshole.
He's you said he's an asshole due to the conversation and for letting it rock that long. She's an asshole for not thinking well-rounded.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be, if you're chasing your dreams, you can't be blinded to everything else.
Right, 100%.
That's where she's the asshole. He's the majority of the asshole, though.
I agree.
Agreed.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Bow. All right, let's get started, man. We got some petty revenge to talk about. Some people plotting on their, others. We're gonna find out how they did this, how they succeed. This will be very good for you, man.
Why?
Because like you
think I'm petty?
I mean, you have some haterism.
I do.
So I'm just saying.
But I'm not petty though.
I'm petty.
I know you.
Do you have a petty story, just randomly, that you any moment of pettiness?
I don't know.
in your
I
life?
actually don't think I'm a petty person.
Really?
Yeah, I like to take the higher road. Like I like people feeling stupid once they wrong me and I do them right, and they're like, "Damn, maybe I shouldn't have done that to him." But on the other hand, Mukhtar, if Mukhtar doesn't like you, you're done. Like you will never be in his good books ever.
Who do you not like?
I was talking to my cousin about this the other day, though. There are just certain behaviors and certain, like me, I use the word qalad all the time, which means wrong in Somali. I have morals about myself, that I have moral expectation of myself that I put into other people. And if I don't like certain characteristics, I'll put a separation between us.
Can you give me an example? Someone?
Not like, there's personal examples I don't want to share.
But who do you not like that you will not win? They can't win you over.
A celebrity.
Who's a celebrity you don't rock with?
Yeah.
That can't win you over.
Kanye. That's a perfect one. You don't like Kanye, right?
I don't.
And you will never support anything he ever does, even though he may apologize or he may you will never be in his good books.
Because the only thing about that guy is people put that on mental illness.
Yeah.
They don't give that guy room to fix his behavior. So that's a different example, because there's no examples after he did his row of jumping on another grown man's lap and wearing the MAGA. Yeah, he jumped on another man's lap. We can admit that
I don't remember that.
at this point. The Trump running around the table to go hug Trump, he basically was on his lap. Like regardless if you didn't have a father, if you did have a father, whatever he said to him at that moment, you can't go run around the table to go jump on him.
Fair enough.
But there's other, like, I didn't like Jess Hilarious' joke. I still haven't forgot that on the plane where I forgot what she said towards those Sikh guys where she thought they were Muslim. She made some sort of joke that wasn't in bad taste, and I still can't. She's getting better for me on the Breakfast Club, but I still can't look her the same. There's certain people though. But the funniest petty, it's not my personal one, but the funny petty thing I've ever seen was Cameron. You seen that story about him and Jay-Z?
No.
About how apparently Cameron had this beat that he was with Just Blaze, and apparently Jay-Z deleted a verse off of a PD Crack song of Cameron's.
Okay.
And then Cameron did the same thing to Jay-Z.
He removed his verse?
He removed his verse from the song.
That's wild.
And later his own verse.
Deleting a Jay-Z verse.
What Jay-Z did at his peak.
crazy.
Imagine that.
You know, another funny one off the top is Drake asked Kanye for a beat or something. And then Kanye instead made a song out of the beep, and he was like, bippity boop. Bippity.
Yeah, remember that track? Yeah. Whoop-diddy scoop. Whoop-diddy scoop. Yeah. That was a Drake beat.
Instead of giving it to Drake,
That's
he
crazy.
ruined it.
The man said, whoop-diddy scoop. Whoop-diddy whoop. That's some pettiness. I'm not gonna lie. Why?
I respect that. I respect
Why? Why would you do that?
Yeah, I'm dead.
That guy's just a dick, man.
No, but let's see what this pettiness is.
All right, let's hear. So the title of this is already bonkers.
Bonkers.
I exposed an affair because it was affecting my sleep.
Wild.
That's
That's
so
wild. All right, hold on. Let's get into the weeds of this because we need to know. Okay. My upstairs neighbor has been having an affair with a married man for about 4 months now. I wouldn't care, but because it's an affair, he comes over at odd hours of the night, and they have sex very loudly. I can hear it a lot, and it wakes me up and prevents me from going back to sleep. How do I know it's an affair? He's never spent the night, and his car has a baby seat in it. Some backstory. I've had issues with my upstairs neighbors prior to this. She would throw parties on Monday nights. She would get home at 2 a.m. from work, pacing in her condo and having loud phone conversations. She's 40 years old, throwing parties like a 20-year-old and having affairs and living like a teenager. I tried to talk to her like a normal person about my concerns, but she doesn't care. And I've had to get the association involved to stop the parties. I hate her vehemently. So I decided to learn some more about this mystery man. I looked up the license plate, found an address, searched the address, found a name, took the name, and did some social stalking with it and found the man's wife's profile. I made a throwaway account, messaged the wife about the affair. I haven't seen him for weeks, and I'm sleeping really nicely. People are asking, how did you find the address? It was a website called InfoTracer. That's the story.
I respect it.
You fucking with that?
I respect
This guy said, all right, bet. So you want to keep me up? Marriage gone.
Yo,
Sorry.
by all means, not only are you interrupting my sleep, but you're ruining a marriage too, you know?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ruin your life. I love that, bro.
That's so funny though. The fact that the investigative skills that went into it.
Nah, you went to some stalking skills.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you can find people's whole literally lives with their license plate. That's actually
I'm sure
mad.
you can. It's
The
not that
cops
hard.
can do it. I didn't know people like I used
You ever
to
heard
work.
of InfoTracer?
What is that?
That's what the website
That's
he
the
used.
website that he used.
I used to work for an insurance company
You see InfoTracer.
where we used to. There used to be a department for us. We emailed them, and I don't know who they used to get the information from, but we would email them plate number or a VIN number, and they would come back with this whole person's history.
What?
Yeah.
I knew that, but I thought only like cops and federal people had access to that.
This is crazy. This is a real website.
Is
I'm
it?
on it right now. Canada People Search.
You know, put your plate number on there.
Yo, what's this guy's plate?
Yo, relax.
You put his plate on there.
Don't try to find nothing on me, fam. I'll tell you
You gotta
right
go
now.
look out the window, see random car.
No, but I honestly don't think there's anything wrong with that. First of all, I think cheating is the worst thing anybody could ever do. I think it is.
Worse than murder.
Oh, I'm talking about stuff that you see often. Like you don't see murder often. You think you see? You know niggas who I've seen people who cheat. But do you know somebody who murdered someone? It's more common to know a cheater than a murderer. Y'all here knowing murders? I apologize. No, don't talk to me. Don't What's wrong with
You been knowing murders?
What's wrong with this man?
All I'm gonna say is Toronto, we're 3 degrees of separation from people. So you may know somebody who may knows a murder.
Yeah, but I'm more likely to know a cheater than a murderer. Yes or no?
You don't know that?
Yes or no? Anyways,
Are you a
Saw
cheater?
me, I found you.
did you actually?
I
That's
did.
cap, bro.
This is crazy.
Oh, you did it, bro. What did you say on me? What did you say?
I mean, it doesn't show like all the information, but like
What did you say on me?
I know the last 2 digits of your phone number, and it's
Okay.
here
Oh,
with your name, the
he's
location.
lying, bro. I swear he's lying on me.
Keep that from the cameras.
What did you find him? There's nothing. It says I live in Chicago.
No. Go up. There's more Sami Jams.
There's one. I live
The
in
Toronto,
Puerto Rico.
Ontario. The Toronto, Ontario.
This was some Puerto
San
Rico.
Juan, Puerto Rico, Toronto, Ontario.
Okay, this guy's illiterate. Here, give me my phone.
It says I live in Etobicoke. That one. What? It doesn't say anything.
Did I see?
This guy's got me, bro. This is.
They found your
No one did
ad.
it, bro.
They found your ad.
Yeah, is it
Hold
on
on.
me?
Can I show you a confirmation?
What do you see?
Can I show you a confirmation? I have your LinkedIn. Fam.
Yo, man.
It's not that hard. It's my
I got-
name, nigga.
I got your
Why
LinkedIn,
you
bro.
acting like it's the hardest thing in the
So you're
world?
the only Sami Jama?
Nah, but if you put it in, it's the only one. It's my picture. You will see it,
I'm just saying, I'm on a website called InfoTracer, and I see you.
fam. I think you would have a better
You-
chance of just googling my name. You'll find more. You'll find my Twitter,
Let me Google your
my
name.
Facebook.
Let me Google your name.
My
Just gotta
Googled
check,
my
make
name
sure.
once. What line
Oh.
about
Promise you
it?
nothing's coming up.
First thing that came up.
It's me.
Porno?
Of course. I'm the most popular me in the planet, fam. Look
Did you
at
say
that.
porno?
I
What
don't
the
know
hell?
what this guy does in his personal
What the hell are
time.
you talking about?
Fam, you think I'm out here having an OnlyFans? What do you think before?
Apparently, you
Hey.
seen John Cena. People were saying John Cena has OnlyFans now.
Allah.
That's everything, fam.
Why are you showing the
Yo.
cameras?
It's just a picture of me.
This is a picture of him. It's on Google.
Why are you laughing at
It's
my
on
face?
Google.
Why are you laughing at my face?
That's on Google.
Oh, they pulled it up with you.
There's other with someone.
Hey,
You think I'm the
yo.
only one on the planet?
Hey, yo.
I'm not
look-
the only me.
These are your
nigga.
contemporaries?
That's my niggas.
These are your
I like to
niggas.
assume I'm the most handsome.
Hey, you're the youngest, and the beard's full.
That's what I do.
The
bro.
beard's full. What can I say?
Nah, remember that box?
Man, I'm actually loving now that my name
That
is
was
so
2 years
generic.
ago.
Why'd you change up?
Let me search you,
I just
Mukhtar.
grew my hair. I did a change up, nigga. I act like my life changed.
Nah, this is when you were in your young boy phase.
Yeah,
That was
you're
2 years ago.
That was 2 years
internship
ago?
was on me.
That's
That
2 years ago?
picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Really?
It's me with your hair.
I remember.
Salam Mubarak, man.
When
You glowed up.
I didn't look good there.
Damn, you saw you ugly you again.
Saying Salam Mubarak, man. Can I say?
Sheila, I apologize.
Nah.
But to your
Wow, I found your ass too, Mukhtar.
No, it's not
Not
that
hard
hard.
to find.
But if you Google me, you're not gonna find me. That's too
'Cause you're
generic.
the only.
It's too generic.
There's a more popular you that existed. Yeah, that's the
I
problem.
fuck with that.
Fair enough.
Fuck with that.
But
Boxing heavyweight. Sorry, go ahead.
Hey,
what I was saying is, do you think what he did was wrong?
I don't think what he did. I wouldn't go to that extent. I would just, if they've had prior conversations, then he found a solution to his problem.
Like if he went to them and been like, "Yo, you keep me up."
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I know what you're on. You're doing this to like pull on her emotional strength. Yeah, I know what you're doing.
I don't think he has emotional.
No,
strength.
but I know what you're doing. Your husband is a good guy. We've had conversations before. So let's see if that changes her mind. If not, go about your business.
brother, if I seen a cheater, I would, and let's say, it was impacting me, and at the same time, I knew who the other party was. I would 100% contact them. They
Contact who?
deserve the person
guy?
who's being cheated on. I would let them know, hey,
You
you don't
snitching on
know me,
people?
you don't know me, I don't know you.
They're neighbors. They probably know each other.
No, because I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying. If in case he doesn't know me, I'll be like, "Yo, brother, this is what's happening. You can choose to believe me or not." End of story. I'll just give them that.
I'm just gonna write into the show cheaters. Be like, yo, I got a juicy one for you.
I'm thinking about a way to profit.
And I'll be like, yo, just give me some change for this. That's all
Nah,
I'll say.
I don't think it's petty.
I don't need
though.
airtime.
I think he's just correcting something that he saw.
I remember once on a Christmas, it was 2022. My neighbors, they bought their kids instruments and they're playing upstairs with amps and shit like that.
Yo, that's
And
crazy.
instead of just calling the police, I ran upstairs. Yo, what do you guys do? He was talking to the door. Man, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, take your kids somewhere. If you have that, wallahi would not open the door. I'd rather do that than go tell on somebody.
I cannot condone that.
What?
I cannot condone that.
Run up on someone's house?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to hug it.
It's a Sunday and it's 9 a.m.
It's their
Christmas,
holiday.
brother.
So Eid, we should go play some
Yeah.
instruments and just
I'm not saying we should, but I think
Eid
you
is the
give
day we
people
get to
more-
ourselves.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Don't come and bother
Do
me
it
on that day.
2 p.m. in the afternoon. Don't do it 9 a.m.
Yeah, I would never do what you just did right there. I ain't
Nah,
gonna
I'm-
knock on that door.
We are supposed to have some sort of
Now 2
respect
a.m.
for each
2
other.
a.m. That's
Bad
worthy.
neighbor, eh?
That's what I'm
We
saying.
should-
Like
we
what?
Mukhtar is
No,
bad
but
I'm
do
saying,
the
like,
funny thing
I
is,
can't live next to you, bro.
Like, what
They-
the-
Don't be
they-
knocking on my door. Like I want my
What?
tracks playing.
oh no, I'm running up.
That's what I'm
running up
saying,
on
bro.
No,
Like,
but I'm not opening the door for you.
you. He didn't.
Fair enough.
He was just speaking through the door. I don't know if like,
I'm gonna get the ring camera, bro. Be like,
Nah.
get off my
I
property.
was sleeping at the time. I had my do rag on. I had a big hoodie on. I don't know what he was expecting,
Yeah.
but I started knocking. No, you don't play amps at 9 a.m. in the morning. There's no way. Me, I'm a person of respect. I wear headphones in my own crib if someone's sleeping.
I think 9 a.m. is an appropriate time.
That's an appropriate time. For
I
me.
don't. Sunday,
Yeah, on Sunday.
What's happening on 9
you don't even like recording at 10 a.m. you tell-
No. I like waking up early. I don't like working early.
That's-
Two different things.
So at
You be
10
waking up early?
Yeah, I wake up like 9, 8:30
you go to
Nice.
sleep at 3 a.m.
Yeah, this guy doesn't.
on
sleep.
some cases.
He doesn't
Don't be out here thinking I go to sleep on that.
No, he
I
doesn't sleep.
normally sleep like
You go to the gym at
This guy is like
midnight.
Kobe
How do you
Bryant.
wake up at 9?
I go to sleep at 1,
This guy gets 4 hours of sleep every night, man. He's Kobe Bryant. It's
and I take a nap in the middle of the
Different
day.
body.
Take a nap middle of the day.
This guy a different body, different
Appreciate you,
mindset.
brother.
Elite,
Nah, man.
Thank you.
elite, man.
That's what I do.
So you guys prefer to do that than
I'm
go
just
run
not
up
as
on
petty
someone?
as you are, brother. You're a menace. You're Karen.
It's Christmas.
I'm a menace compared to
You're
this
a
brother.
Brother,
Karen.
it's their day.
You're a Karen, bro.
It's their day.
Niggas knocking on
What?
my door at 9 a.m. telling me to turn something
On
down
Christmas.
on
No.
Christmas. I should fight you.
Like-
I,
I
should
would-
fight you.
I would prefer if he opened the
We're
door.
gonna
and-
squabble.
so-
We're gonna squabble.
100%.
we can squabble.
We about to squabble. Then.
we can squabble.
For the sake of my kids.
If it's 9 a.m.
on
Yeah.
Christmas.
on Christmas.
Yeah, we
You're
squabble.
going to turn on amps for me?
Yeah,
No.
They're
Well,
getting
You're
these
assuming
amps.
it's for you.
No, it's for
nah.
There's
Just
more-
let the kids rock.
we have a 17-floor building. There's
Have you
more
ever
than
watched-
me in the building.
Have you ever watched School of Rock?
Yeah.
With Jack Black?
Yeah,
No. I watched it, but I don't
you should
remember.
watch that movie, man.
I don't. It's
Dude.
been over 15
Good
years.
movie.
He doesn't have an appreciation for rock.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Raw.
Jack Black.
Why are you tearing up?
The girl from
Pardon?
Aquila and the Bee was
Why are
in
you
it.
tearing up?
I'm not tearing up.
Shout out to
What's the
Jack Black,
kill-
man.
What's the killer in the bee?
You never seen that movie, Aquila and the Bee?
No,
Oh, yeah, I
You
did.
saw that movie?
Yeah,
I've
good.
heard the
It's a
name.
hit, right?
100%.
Family Channel hit.
That could be a case. I don't know.
The girl was in it. That's all I'm saying.
Which girl?
The girl from School of Rock. She's the
I
star of
don't
that
remember
movie.
either.
She was Aquila.
Brandon
Anyway.
Costner.
You see how random references that you don't get.
That's Mukhtar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's like talking to you normally.
That's what I'm saying. This guy was going on about something.
Yeah,
Just gives you no
That's
context.
why you
bro.
like talking to this nigga. Sometimes I'm like mid conversation talking about something. Yo, you heard about something happened in 1980s? I'm like, brother, what's
I'll
that
just
like?
tell you a name like,
Nah.
did you hear about Carson Edwards? What happened to him? What?
Oh, the former Boston Celtic?
Yeah.
Come on now.
This guy's a sauce. I fuck with that.
That's cool, man.
Nah.
Reference game is wild though. Not gonna lie. I'm not that petty, mind you. You're getting to Karen level right now. I'm not gonna lie. Knocking on somebody's door for
But
turning down the music. That's
I wouldn't-
That's,
I wouldn't-
That's get off my sidewalk.
I wouldn't call the police.
You kids, get off my sidewalk.
Someone called security on him, I think, though. He stopped like
Probably
after.
you.
I ain't even calling no security. What do I look like? I look
No,
like a
but
rat.
he turned off like after like an hour, after a little bit of time. He turned off the amps. I could still hear it, but it was faint.
Yeah.
I prefer that.
Okay.
They still play their instruments, but there's no freaking speakers on that are amplifying for the whole building. Someone called security because he put a dead stop after like an hour. They completely stopped.
So security went to their door.
That's what I think
Mhm.
because he turned off the speakers first, and then after an hour they completely stopped. So if they've been only playing for an hour, why would kids stop suddenly?
I just disagree with you going there.
So you would try to sleep through that.
I wouldn't even be asleep at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Let's say you were.
Then I'd be sleeping.
I'm a deep sleeper.
You were a deep sleeper where you
It would probably still annoy me, but I'm just
above
gonna
your head.
I'm gonna hug it.
It's Christmas, bro.
Get
Let
it.
them rock.
I put my own morals.
Did it happen yesterday? The day before too?
What?
Did it happen on the Christmas Eve as well, or was it just that day?
No, I was working late. So I was.
Oh,
not
you're
even
you're
there.
Karen, bro. You're Karen. Fix
I
up.
was not working.
Your panties
I was
are in a
out
bunch,
at
bro.
work. Huh?
Get your panties out of the bunch, man.
100%, bro.
Respect me. Look.
They're in a
Get your
bunch right
boxes
now.
out of the bunch. you
At
prefer
least
to-
They're in the boxes, right? They're in a bunch, bro.
nah, man. I'd rather have that conversation than, like we said in the last episode, instead of being passive aggressive to a random person.
That's not being passive aggressive. That's
no,
just letting
but
them enjoy
future,
their day.
You remember this person. That's what they did to you.
Yeah,
Instead of
first
having that
instance,
emotion out,
on Christmas
and
Day,
then you don't have to hold
on
that
Christmas
grudge.
Day, I'm not knocking on no one's door angry.
Let them enjoy their day.
No.
Bro.
That's
man.
their day, bro.
Just me. I don't make noise. I'm not a noisy person.
Everybody's
I'm not. I
built
respect
like
the people in my own house. Forget the neighbors.
So on Canada Day, when they're doing fireworks, you're stop it,
Oh, I hate
guys."
fireworks. Well, I've
So when
been
they do it
saying,
outside, you're stop. I'm trying to sleep.
people should have license to
Look
let
at this
go
Karen,
fireworks.
bro. Look at this
People-
Karen. This guy's going up to lemonade stand saying, "Show me your license. Show me your permit." Like, are you
Oh,
kidding
you,
me?
see that from Shameless?
No, I didn't see that for sure.
That was a scene from Shameless.
Yeah,
So
look
You see, that's
The
another
girl
reference I
suck-
don't know.
no, you know what Shameless is.
I don't watch Shameless, no.
No, but you know what the show is.
Yeah, I do.
So that's not obscure. People watch Shameless.
I'm not saying people don't watch it. I'm saying
Look.
I wouldn't tell you that that's a scene from Shameless.
That's a scene from Shameless. I know that. My freaking some nigga in my house watching.
Long
that.
story short, fam, don't do anything.
He's
wrong.
more pettier than me.
No, he's the most petty.
Oh, this
person I
guy's
know.
petty. Petty
Most
white
petty
over
I'm
person
more
I
here.
know.
petty. I'm more petty than that person that he was just reading.
No, not this person. This person's wild. You're breaking up
Okay,
marriage.
so that's
You're
the
breaking up.
scale.
But I'm
Actually,
just
it
saying,
depends.
you're-
I feel like you would call the cops on
Your
this
petty
person.
scale is higher
Me?
than mine.
Yeah, would you ever call cops on someone?
No. Why would?
Security?
Huh?
He's
Security?
finna go do it himself,
No.
bro. He
Why would
thinks
I-
he's big and bad and intimidating.
Why would I call
You know what I
security?
mean? Big black
What's the
man.
purpose?
If it happened the next day too, would you call security?
No.
The day after?
No. There's no.
He's lying,
bro,
man.
God,
You're
bro.
lying, bro.
There's no-
You're
what-
calling security
But
third day.
I don't condone someone like police. The one thing about police, it will hinder you for more than that one moment. That could cause a 2-3 hour issue for whatever that may cause. I don't see that. Me knocking on your door, telling you to stop. That's a 2-minute conversation.
Okay.
The police coming all the way down there, writing a full report, sending you a report.
Can I
This
ask
is a
you a
whole
question?
other thing.
What would you have done if that guy said, "No, I'm not turning it down"?
There's other neighbors that clearly someone put a stop to him.
What would you have done?
do?
I'm going back downstairs. I'm not
So you would
fighting
have
no one
hugged it.
through the
You
door.
would have hugged it.
Yeah.
So why not just hug it from the start?
If I can go have that conversation, I'm going to have that conversation.
Okay.
I'm not going to just suppress my feelings.
Okay, petty white.
Petty white.
I'm pretty white.
Whoa. I would never call that man another man.
I don't care. I call
Sorry.
myself it.
I'm sorry. We're leaving it here.
Okay.
We're leaving it here.
We didn't even talk about the guy we shifted on to me.
Nah,
Yeah, this one
you're
is more. This is
important.
more so not like a did I do the right thing? It's just more so kind of just telling the story and shit. And a lot of people are like, yeah, I've had a similar story or something like just like you, just like how you went into your story.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah, it was petty as hell.
What?
I agree.
Me
that
or
was
him?
that was. But
Oh.
you too, nigga. But you know.
nah, you be wild.
What would you do in that case?
It's Christmas. I'm
You-
gonna take in. It's December 25th. Let them rock.
I strongly believe we're in a melting pot.
And the next day,
So
the day off too.
I'm not gonna throw my religion celebrations in other people's face. If you celebrate Christmas and I don't, it's a regular day for me.
Okay.
It's not a regular day for
but
you.
you don't respect them.
I respect, but my brother used to take food to the neighbor's house
no,
on Eid.
Yeah,
Like,
first of all,
there's certain-
I'm talking about you. I'm not talking
No,
about
but
your
there's
brother.
certain
I'm talking
things
about you,
that-
brother.
I'm saying there's
Yeah,
certain
like
things
change
that-
the subject.
you just
Has to hide from his pettiness?
You're like, my brother's a good person.
No, my brother did all the stuff.
What's wrong?
No, but there's certain behaviors I've seen growing up. Like even on this past Eid, I was wearing khamis in the car in an Uber, and the Uber driver had a good laugh because he's from India,
Okay.
and he said, "Oh, I didn't know there's 2 Eids, because the only thing I knew about Eid is that we got a day off."
Yeah.
And we're laughing and joking about it and things like that. But we had a nice moment over something. Like I educated him a little
Okay.
bit about it.
Can I give you a
But that-
scenario?
Go ahead.
It's Thursday night, Eid. Your whole family's at your house. You gonna tell them to keep
I
it
don't
down?
condone that.
Are you gonna? But yeah, they're already there. Are you gonna tell them to keep it down
Yeah.
for the neighbor's sake?
I tell my family that now. I'm not gonna. We don't. I respect people around me.
Party pooper.
I like to celebrate when it's a
Yeah.
You can
celebration.
celebrate all you
I like
want
to
at a
celebrate when
certain
it's a
volume.
celebration.
At a certain
We're
volume.
not capping no volume. It's Eid, bro.
No,
We
man.
fasted 30 days for this.
I don't
30
have kids
days.
right now. Everyone has their kids. It's your responsibility how to conduct them.
I'm not saying we're screaming, fam. What I'm saying is if it's a louder than normal volume,
That's the day we're allowed to.
We're
That's
not
the day
doing
we're
that
allowed
9 a.m. There's no way.
Brother,
God's
what's with
green
you at
eyes.
9 a.m.? 9 a.m. is not.
That's just the time of the day.
It's normal hours.
There's certain people. Like, even if you're an early riser at 6 a.m., let's say
Yeah.
you get up every day 5 a.m. That's 9 a.m. is still a point that you go work out, you eat your breakfast.
But that's what I
that's
expect
still a
other people to
quiet
be up
time.
to.
But there's still a quiet time in the morning.
Not
That's not
necessarily
the
true.
where the ruckus comes.
Not necessarily true.
To me,
Yo, 9 a.m. is normal hours.
That's active hours.
nah.
Active
To
hours.
me,
I'm already
that's
on
still-
my second coffee by 9 a.m.
Second?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Don't worry about it.
Is your heart okay?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm
We need to get
blessed.
you an EKG.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm alive.
Your family ready to resuscitate you if anything happens?
Hey, don't change the subject, you petty man.
You can buy a
What's wrong with you,
defibrillator.
huh?
You can buy a defibrillator on Amazon.
What the hell is that?
So that your heart doesn't stop. You know the clear.
I'm alive, bro.
You can get that
I'm alive.
3-4 days.
next March. I'm getting that for his birthday. Yeah.
But you think it's a petty thing to do?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I agree.
Super
You think it's
petty.
a petty thing to do? You're probably on his side. Huh?
I wouldn't call nobody. I wouldn't send that information. That's their business.
Fair enough.
Just saying, we're celebrating, man.
I agree.
We're having a good
Nah.
time in my house.
I'm a respectable
No volume
person.
control.
Nah, I respect the people around me. I consider my family's feelings just like I consider the neighbors. Why throw my celebration in there? Like they could, who knows what they're going through? I could be having a birthday party. They could be having a wake.
You're probably the same man who hates lights on Halloween and Christmas on somebody's
I've
front yard.
never, I've never dealt with that.
Too many
You know, there's some
lights.
people
Too
in the
many
States.
lights.
There's some people in the States literally that live in a neighborhood. You know, the homeowners association.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
those
the
people.
I've seen that in LA. They have that Candy Cane Row.
No, I was just
Something-
talking about just like random streets in the
okay.
States. You know, they
Yeah.
have like homeowners associations, and they actually get so petty that if you change something in your house, let's say like you paint your door red,
Yeah.
they're gonna get mad at you and say, "Oh, it's throwing off the aesthetic of our neighborhood."
Yeah,
Mhm.
Shit like that. You're overstepping your boundaries.
I agree.
Like this is my property. Leave me the
Facts.
fuck alone. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, Mukhtar.
So what? I painted the door red. So
your
what?
business. You're gonna
So
tell me
what?
to change your back?
You need a permit.
What, you calling me a blood?
You need a
That's
permit.
what I'm saying, bro. You're going to the kids' lemonade stands, bro. Like, leave the kids' lemonade alone, bro.
You need a permit.
Leave the
Fair
kids'
enough, fair
lemonade
enough.
alone, man.
We coexist. You're attracting unnecessary attention to your door. Like, come on now.
Fair enough.